Attempt at vacuum forming, UGA. We took our dog bone mold design and uploaded it to the CNC router so that it could cut out the design. We used 2 different dog bones, and in the end we glued them together to make a deeper mold. The router took several passes. This is one of those other passes. This is where the negative letters were cut out for the bottom side of the mold. We wrote UGA Engineering over the surface. This is where we started cutting out the positive of the lettering for UGA Engineering. We used a vacuum to suck up all the wood shavings out of the crevices. It probably would have been fine anyway, but just to be safe. A second dog bone is cut out below on the same piece of wood. So the letters were then punched out and chiseled down, and then a sander heading for a Dremel was used to make them all nice and smooth. Then we used a belt sander to make the surfaces flat so that they could be placed more evenly on the dog bone. We then glued the 2 dog bones together. The bottom side has the negative mold, and the top side has the positive mold where we glue the lettering on top. Here we're using wood putty. This is used to fill in the gaps and the holes where the sanding could not take care of it to make the surface flat. On the other side you can see the positive lettering. We then used the grinder to make it all nice and smooth for the thermoforming process. The camera fell. Used a miter saw to cut the 2x4s for our thermoforming box. This project is not sponsored by Ryobi. Isn't Greg handsome? He's just such a handsome guy. Yeah, here we're sealing the box in so they can create a nice vacuum. This is a pegboard on the top so that the holes can be used for the plastic to cover and create a nice sealed product around the letters. Due to several constraints and other issues we had with heating up the surface plastic, we decided to use a smaller mold for the purposes of finishing this project. A nice thermoforming UGA plastic creation is the result. We mashed around it to make sure it got all in there nice and looks good when it was pulled out. We made a few of these.